Okay, I don't know how to address this. Oracle is committed in 2027, beginning 2027, to 300 billion with a B of investments into OpenAI's infrastructure, essentially. By my calculations in 2017, an organization named Zions Bancorp only held $58 billion in assets. That's one bank, and they represent about 10 states, but they're pretty big in those states. The only reason why I have this knowledge is because they applied in 2017 to no longer be considered part of the largest banks on the planet. The largest banks on the planet are subjected to stress tests and analyses that include making sure that they will exist beyond a run on the bank, which is the original premise of the FDIC, if I recall correctly, the Federal Depository Insurance Company. So, keeping with that math, if it's borne out, it would take 52 states worth of deposits, borrowing at the window, the overnight lending rate, tenfold the money to be able to sustain such a deposit or sustain such a investment in AI. Are we fucking nuts? Have I lost my mind? Is my math horribly wrong? I don't think so. Um, $58 billion represents the total assets. $6 billion in cash on hand is the bank, Zion's Bancorp in 2017. Granted, the numbers may have improved since then. I hope so. It's 2025, 2026. But thinking through this logically, logistically, where the fuck is this AI being funded from? Where does Oracle get 300 billion to to invest in this? I don't get it. I call bullshit on AI. I think it's probably a means to an end, but be that as it may, I'm happy to use it as long as it's free. At any rate, that is all I have to share. Uh, Other than I mean, there is one thing I could share. We do have something functional. So I built a lab within which we can simulate parts of the internet. Uh, and safely denial of service attack their asses. Um, Here I introduce R1 through R6. When started, they ping one another. If we hop in this host here, for example, we're able to get into this host and we're able to ping 8.0.0.1, and it should resolve once that router boots. It should be a minute. There we are. So that router is booted, but we've also taken the liberty of simulating other networks as well. If we hop back in, we should be able to ping. No, I really want in that host. Okay, fine, be that way. See if I care. Uh, Good. That one's up. This one. Uh, Good. That one's up. Ping 8.8.8. Or ping 8.0.0.1. Come on, BGP, wake up. Takes about 5 minutes for convergence to occur. Barring the convergence 9.9.9.1, yeah, we are waiting for convergence. But at some point, these hosts start chatting with one another. Come on. It's one of the fun things about using Border Gateway Protocol. It does take some time to come back up. There it goes. So we are starting to see pings resolve for 9991, 8.8.8, comma, 8, 8.8.8. Well, 8.0.0.1, ping 4. Oh gosh, what else have we got? We've got Amazon Global Services simulated. Int IP show BGP. There we go. 23 to 28. So ping 23 to 28. Amazon Global Services 222.1. We've got that simulated. We've also got, who else have we got? 1897, 1897.0.1. Oh, hey. It helps when you use ping. We're able to ping 1897.0.1. So what I've done is I built the router infrastructure that simulates the infrastructure that we use in the web. The next objective, when we revisit this, because it is midnight, we will take the routing infrastructure and we will build hosts along it. So, for example, we'll take our Kali Linux host and we'll place it over here. There it is, and we'll give it an interface on the hosts. So we'll say, gosh, here we are. We'll connect this one, Ethernet 0, to this one, Gigabit Ethernet 2.0. This host will now have a leg in that network. Come on now, cooperate. I'm aware. 2.0 to Ether 0. Hand waving. There is some effort involved. We do need to accomplish a couple things. But that being said, we will be able to take our Kali Linux box, land it within a simulated 8.0.0.1. We'll be able to locally attack 8.8.8.8. And then we will also be able to attack 9.9.9.9. The other advantage is we'll have access to Amazon Web Services throughout the entire process. So we'll have a simulated Amazon Web Services. We've simulated layer 3, or I'm sorry, level 3. We've simulated Amazon Web Services and AWS One East. So if we look at this one, that is the show run. Let me think about its IP for a moment. 3.2.58.1. So we are able to terminate that. We are able to ping 3.58.1. So we're able to ping within the infrastructure that we have created. We have BGP running between all the hosts, or IBGP, depending. IBGP using route redistribution and route reflection from the other hosts that are connected. And we are able to use this infrastructure to be able to successfully simulate an entire internet, if you will. We'll have DNS servers online here shortly because we've already automated the process by by which we build the DNS servers. So we will be able to vagrant up the DNS servers. So once we brought up the DNS servers and we brought up our Kali box and we've allayed the concerns of the hypervisors involved, because there are many. At that point, we should be able to successfully show a denial of service attack, a simple one, show the resulting port activity. We should be able to showcase the identification of the source of a denial of service attack as a provider. And more importantly, we'll show some methodology by which we can remediate that problem. So stay tuned, folks. All this and more is upcoming. We are not there yet. Again, for now, I have completed the lab environment within which we shall be proving this theorem, correct? And if you have any questions or if there's anything that comes to mind when building such a simulation, please feel free to let me know. I'm excited to take advantage of any community knowledge, questions, or concerns. Again, this is not the real internet. We're simply using real internet adjacencies to construct a lab within which we will be able to do this. Sound good? Well, thank you for tuning in. I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have worked yesterday, the New Edition concert, and I am quite tired from that. We shall